Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Shapes 2, and as you can see, we've ticked a lot of these tasks off. It's just what we're doing now, working through all the tasks. In fact, we've already got this one set up. I just need to delete this and throw a painter in there, and then that should make us the white shapes that we need for the bottom bits. Cool, that's that task done. Right, on to the next one. I want to try and get through these as quick as humanly possible. So I just need to paint the grey half of this white now, which is this side right here. If I delete that and delete that, I should just be able to chop this out and move it up one. We do need to get our paint mixers coming in, don't we? Mix that. Have that one there and that one there. In you go. In you go. In you go. You need to come around this way and go to there for a second. Put that one there. In you go. Pretty sure that's correct. The only difference is we're going to have white paint coming in. Yellow's going in there. Yellow and blue are mixing together, and that's going to make us as white. That's going to come this way, paint that shape, which is already going to get preloaded. We like it when they get preloaded. It means they can come at full throughput for a bit. So obviously we're never going to get full throughput. We're going to get 50% with these ones, right? Next, you now need the top shape painted white. Ooh. This is where, again, I could do with having this as a bigger design than what I've got. You're going to go that way, and you're going to go that way. We're going to have to split off of the red. And go like that. And then this star is just going to need to get painted, isn't it? It doesn't particularly matter which side we go from. And that should be that one done. But again, it's going to take a while. Now for this one, what do you want doing? You're going to need another semicircle painting yellow. Oh no, what colour is going to be yellow? Well, for starters, have we got to paint it straight away? Well, we can do. Doesn't really matter. We're going to need red and green. Gonna have to split off of that one. And you're gonna have to come across this way, go in there. What we're gonna want our east half one. And then we're gonna want a clockwise rotation. I'm gonna have to chop this out. There's no way around it. That needs to go on top of everything. Like so. And like so. And in you go. I mean, that should be all of these done. Let's just go back round and double check them. Make sure the shapes are actually coming in as we want them. Job's a good one. You are not working. It should have been working. I don't know why it didn't dip under there. But that should be good now. Next one we had a look at was this one, and that's just the white star coming on top. Yep, that one looks good to me as well. And then we've got green face. Yeah, the yellow paint's going to be a bit spotty, and this green paint's going to be a bit spotty, but it should be correct. I just need the yellow paint to get here. I'd have a look at the logic stuff again, but it's not going to help me. Just ticking all these off. We know all of these. We've quickly done them all before. Space platforms, train tutorials. And that's finally not flashing at us. After flashing at us for absolutely ages. Still not giving me the shape. Again, why did you not dip under there like that? It's weird that it does it sometimes and it doesn't do it other times. Right, this one's actually coming in now. It's right behind my face. I've only just realised you can't see the pins that I've got coming in. This one's coming in now, at least. Then how many tasks are we going to have left after we've done these ones? 3 more. We're never going to get to 750 research like this, are we? I mean, I can always just leave the game running. Seems a bit of a cop-out. We're nearly top 1% worldwide, though. I am curious as to what level Nilhas was at when he finished his series. I assume, like, top 0.1% or top 0%. He definitely would have gone all the way. Right, this one's coming in now, which is good. Just double-check this one again. Yep, shapes are being loaded in. We're actually getting 4 belts. Are we going to continue to get 4 belts? We're not, but... Take that one off. We're at 500. The rest of these tasks. I mean, you get next to none for the first one. So what's that? 2, 5, 8, 15... 25, 33 for that entire line. That's a bit rubbish. So like, if we look at this one, obviously I'm going to have this side first and crystallise the left half. And then we're going to have to destroy the east side. Leave that side and then crystallise the other and then put a circle on top. Am I going to have to do that multiple times? Like, get this stage, then put the circle on top, and then delete half the circle, spin it, delete half the circle. Oh, I don't see that being fun. Again, especially with my thing. You know what I could be doing while I've got all this free time? I could be making a bigger version of this and just setting it up. But then it'd mean going back at where we've got the shapes and the paint and having another train coming in of each, which wouldn't necessarily be a problem, but I'd have to redo all of my trains. It wouldn't be that difficult. Is that this one finished? It is not. So what's the difference between this level and that level? The star gets pinned at the top now. So our white star's coming in here. Is it not just a case of me putting a pin pusher in there? It is just a case of me putting a pin pusher in there? Okay. Well, that's nice and easy. I do think it's going to be worth me making. Is it paint trains I've got this in? No, these are the actual trains coming out, aren't they? I thought I'd made a bit of a blueprint for it. Apparently not. If I just copy this Then come down here out the way. So I'd want that doing. Like so. Then we can take that, merge that in there. Need to move this all further back. I know I've got one of these done. I'll get around to it in a minute. You need to be one further apart, don't you? I don't need all of this jazz anyway. Nope. Copy this. There, there. And you go there. Oh Christ, they're all coming in at the same time. Let me just make a random pin for this. Use that one. Right, that's that one done. So I can delete all of that. I can delete all of that. You, and you. Next task on the list. Just a pinned star coming in. It's not a star, but you know what I mean. Pin pusher there. Station like that. Delete you. Get you back in. That should be good. This one. Right, I need to rotate it. It doesn't matter which way. I just need a 90-degree rotation. And again, this is one of the ones that's going to really start slowing down. So I need you to go there. And there. And then into a stacker again. That's correct. Beautiful. Again, these are going to start taking ages because of how I'm doing it, which is why I'm trying to make the bigger station. You just now need... Oh, what? They need the bottom spikes to be white, and they need the top thing to be white. So what are you painting here? You're painting the spikes. We need to make this one white. Need this one. So you can have blue coming in there. I don't need yellow anymore. But then again, I do need blue coming into this one as well. That all dips, dodges, dives, ducks and dodge, whatever. Tried to go for the dodgeball saying there, didn't work. I spotted it that time. So you should now be making me white. Ah, that's lined up in a truly awful place. What? Then you're going to need red coming in there. Is that done? The green should only be split off once, and it is. You're doing white this side at half the flow. Mixing cyan and... Yep. So technically that should be giving us the right shape now. Yes? Oh Christ, they're finishing these quickly. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. Oh, that's that one done as well. Oh, boy. So that was this one that we've just finished. Okay. Is it worth just clearing... I've never been clearing the stations out after I finish them. None of this is pinned or anything, is it? Nope. That's the one where we just had the pinned star, right? We copy this and change this note as well. Right, this one. So we need east half on this side. Which is good, and then we just need that to go into a crystallizer. Where I'm going to need to use all of my red paint. And then that should be good, right? What was the other one that I needed to do? This one. I just needed the bottom to be crystallized. So if I just crystallize the bottom layer, that should be good, right? Shift this out of the way a minute. Is it going to be easy enough to get the red paint in there? I hope so. They like their red crystallizations, don't they? Got to wait for the paint to come in. Yep, that one's correct. Paint's nearly there. Right, let's go back to designing our big boy thing. So, delete that, delete that. Paste, paste. Put this bit off. Delete that and that. Should be good. And delete that. I think I just need to move you one further forward, and then we're good. How did I line this up then? If I just copy that bit so I can get the space in right. So these stations do actually line up. It goes like that. And then I just have to double up everything that's coming in on one of these shapes. So let's wait until one of these shapes is done. And then I think we're going to upgrade one of them. Which one would be the easiest to upgrade? Possibly this one. In fact, it'd probably be better on one where the task is about to be finished. So we'll do it on a green Power Ranger looking thing. You don't need to be unnamed marker. I don't want text on my map, thank you. Come on, you've got to be nearly done by now. I think when these are all full packages, we should be good. I'm doing all this for like the last couple of milestones. It's a little bit daft, really. And almost unnecessary, I think, but... I don't think we're going to be able to do them easily without doing that. I'm actually surprised that this one's coming in as quickly as it is. When it gets up to this stage, that is pretty poor production levels. Again, if we had more circles, this would be easier. Really? You've still not completed? We've not been back here in a while, have we? I don't even need all this jazz around here, do I? Oh, what? It needs one more parcel. I don't think that was leaving with one, but anyway. Right, on to the next phase of this. We need to just remove the... Just shift that out of the way a minute. So I actually need to 180 rotate this. This is going to be a little bit daft. Need to 180 rotate it. I then need to destroy the west side of it. Is that just going to break this? It's not. I was just wondering why it wasn't showing me a output of it. And then I need a 180 rotator again to get it back to the right orientation. Right, green boy is finished. And our final task. Right. Let's delete all of you. Let's delete all of you. It's unfortunate that that is right where it is. I mean, if I just delete that section. Copy this. See, that's not what we want. This coming straight through here. I've got to go back around and redo all my stations as well. Ooh, why are all the lines going like this now? So red, green, blue. Red goes that way. Yeah, that is working. green goes there, blue goes there. I think it was like red, green, blue, white. It's got to be something like that, right? Red, green, white, blue. Red, green, white, blue. Red, green, white, blue. Okay. Red, green. Oops. Red, green, white, blue. And you could join down onto that rail. It does mean that I'm going to be chopping this back absolutely loads. I think now that I've actually got it in order. But where did I do it there? Pretty close to the front, right? I think it was there. Red, green, blue. Red, green, white, blue. That may end up being in the way. If there was another green somewhere close, I'd have moved it around, but... yeah, I think I only need that to go to there. Operate levels, claimed that one. Oh, Christ, we're nearly at time again. This one. I literally just need to do the same thing again. That's not correct. No, I don't need to do the same thing again. Oh, I need to do this, don't I? Get rid of that. Oops. I deleted the stop there. Why is the top layer not being rotated? That's better. That's working. Right, is this going to be a quick one to sort out or not? Right, what's the difference here? It all needs to be pinned. Well, surely that's just a case of slapping in a pinnerer. But can you do this and it not break the crystallization stuff? You can't. I didn't think you could do that. So what we're going to have to do is double pin this level, right? Obviously, you can't do anything with the crystallized stuff, otherwise it breaks it. I think between episodes, our new superstation, I'll go back round and like double up all the resources that's coming in. There's no reason for you to sit and watch me do that on camera. Want the paints in, get the shapes in. And show me what's happening. I want to make sure this one's right before we wrap the episode up. If I can get this bigger one working next episode, we should only have one more. No. That's not what we want. So how do we do that then? Because if I do it the other way around and pin it after, it breaks it. I mean, as cool as that looks, it's wrong. Except I can't just pin after we've done this, otherwise it... Why are you working this time? That shouldn't work like that, should it? So it can put the pins under a double stack of crystal, but it can't put the pins under a single stack of crystal. What? Come on, do it again. That was destroying the pins before. Or was it destroying the bottom level of crystal and leaving the one above? Do I need to fill two layers in and then break the bottom one with the pins? I mean, we're about to find out. It's just not showing me anything here. That's working this time. It didn't work a minute ago. What? And that is in fact the correct shape. It's got pins underneath it. Okay then. Anyway, that's where we're going to be leaving it for today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated, as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!